Hi folks, so we're going to just look at this little topic here, and it says best deal problems. So this will be financial calculations here. So what do you mean by best deal problems? Well, right, this isn't personal. Do you have money? Don't you have money? Um, well, sometimes. mm, Sometimes you need what? Sometimes you need to get a deal. Right, we all know this. Or do we? If we don't, then that's why we're going through this. If you don't have the money available, you need to take out a deal. So, what are the deals available? This example here, some kind of mobile phone, and I've seen there's two options here. Here's the two options. Here's all the details. Phone costs £50, has a contract of £10 per month. This gives you 400 minutes of calls, 1000 texts, and 2 gigs of data. Right, that's a lot to take in there. Go for the other deal. Same phone, but there's no upfront charge. The monthly contract is £20 per month with 400 minutes of calls, unlimited text, and 2 gigs of data. You can rewind this just for a comparison here. So I think it's right. What we need to make clear is you want the phone for at least 1 year. Okay, at least 1 year. So at least 1 year, because these are monthly contracts. 1 year means 12 months. So that's what you're basing this on. So what they're saying to you is, what is the best deal for you? So I've just magnified that so you can just have a wee look, have a wee read of it and say, right, can we have a comparison here? And I want you to work out the costs and which one suits you. So you can stop the video now, do all your workings, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'm going to come back in a little minute. So we're back then. Right, okay. So what did you get? And what was your decision? Phone A, £50 upfront cost, £10 per month contract. Remember, it's 12 months. So we're going to have a £50 upfront plus 12 times a 10. I'll put that in a wee bracket to keep it safe. 12 10s to 120. Add them together, 170. Hopefully, we, we got that. Right, let's go for phone B. There was no upfront cost for this one. That was fine. So it was just £20 per month contract. Remember, it's a year for 12 months. So that's the only calculation we want here. Okay, 240. Right, that looks okay. Well, if you can afford it. So we're going to have a little comparison here. Phone A versus phone B. 170 versus 240. You might think 170 versus 240 is fine for you. That's okay. But the thing is, see with phone A, you had to have £50 up front and also a £10 for the first month contract. That's £60. Some people might not have that money right away, but they might have £20 in their hip, in their bank, and they can go for phone B. So this is the kind of decisions you need to make. Do you have the £50 plus the £10 up front? You can afford phone A. That would seem better to me if I had that money. It's all about you. So there's no definite, definitive answers here. It's all about your circumstances. So in questions like this, apart from the text, that's what they're saying here. What was it? 400 texts in 4A and unlimited for phone B. Do you use text? Do you need to use text? That's another decision you have to factor into this. It's up to you. So that's why I am not putting down an answer for me, the answer's for you. So you need to have a think about things here. Right, let's move on. In this next example, we're wanting to get a new laptop, computer, tablet, whatever, for your college, university course, whatever you're on. And so let's see, can we get a deal here? So they're saying this computer, laptop, tablet, whatever, it costs £339.98. But they're telling you that you can't pay for this. They're telling you that's a sketch here. So we're going to go and look at some deals here. Right, what are the deals going to be? But I've just enlarged that there, magnified it up, just so you can take that in, because I think it was a little bit smaller there. Right, emphasizing. See, if you had that money, that's probably the best deal. But we're going to go for what deals they're offering. Right, let's see, what deals are they offering here? Looks like there's 3 deals here. I'm going to try and enlarge that there. Right, that looks, so it looks like the Sparkling Homes, Computer World, and Computers for You. I'm going to you're going to go through this. Hopefully you can see this. Taking in the details, watch the small print, and initially they're saying, in first impressions, which looks the best to you? Why? I don't know. Maybe you think, I like the look of that Sparkling Home there. Or I like the look of that person with a dollar sign in his mouth, even though he's talking, even though we're talking in pounds. That's fine. But we'll see how we go on. Right, so there's 3 deals here. So you have a little think about which one is right for you. So, let's move on. Hopefully, you've taken on board all the prices, the details of the deals, and like it says, which one is best for you. So just going through them. The first one, Sparkling Homes, 52 easy payments. See the wording here, that's the hook you in. Easy payments, easy manual payments. I'll let you think about what calculation do you need here. Next one, Computer World. Forget about that person have the dollars coming out of his mouth, we're talking in pounds. Spoke about it earlier. But it's 24 months, but it's 24 payments. It's £17.99. No deposit, that's important. Last one, £20 per month, 18 months. Okay, we got a different time period, but there's a deposit of £50 at the end here. Right, let's go through them. First one, Sparkling Homes, 52 weeks at £9. Looks like a simple calculation. 52 times £9. That looks good to me. 468. Okay, let's move on. Computer world. So there's no deposit here. So it looks like there's 24 months at 17.99. Let's just multiply them. Okay, 24 times 17.99. Hopefully you know your 17.99 times table. Good. £431.76. That looks fine to me. Okay. Last one. Computers for you. There is a deposit required here, but initially there's 18 months required at £20 per month, so we need to sort that out. Yep, 18 months at £20 per month, that's fine. So let's work that out. 360, and oh, don't forget deposit, £50. That's always a small print, isn't it? So 1820 is a 360 plus the deposit, so we need to add these together, okay, and to get a final cost for us of 410. That's right, isn't it? Yep, it is. Right, so that's us. We went through the three groups. So now we've just brought them all together, and we're going to have a little look. Okay, some of you might think the first one was for 52 weeks. Second one was for, I think it's for, was that 18 months? And I think the third one was for 24 months. Maybe the time period is important for you. So that's why there's not a definitive answer. But see, for me, in this one, I think that computers for you, it was spread over the longest time. And I think I would go for that every single time. That looks good to me. I would go for that. 410. That was spread over the longest. But see, if you think, oh no, I can't afford to pay over 2 years. I would rather pay over 1 year, 52 weeks. Say that then. Just actually say I can't afford that. I've got other commitments. That is fine. Okay. Right. Let's change the subject here. I'm going to deal with a thing called currency exchange. What's that all about? Changing money. Right. This is my pal Shuggy. And we're going to talk about Shuggy. And like it says there, it's exchanging £450 to US dollars, and it's telling you what the exchange rate is. £1 to $1.35. So here's the question. How much does it get in US dollars? What do you think? Is this an easy one? So £1 to $1.35, but he's got £450. I think this is straightforward here. £1 to $1.35, but he's got £450. So we're scaling up from the £1 up to 450. Okay, so we need to scale up the other side by 450 as well. That's why we're multiplying it there. And 450 times 1.35 gives you 607, probably 607.5 in your calculator. But you probably put a zero on at the end there, because we're talking about money here, cents, because we're talking about dollars. That kind of looks okay to me. Right. Oh, what it's saying here. Shuggy spends that amount of money there, $500.85, and when, because he doesn't want to spend all his money just in case it's charging $30 for a burger or a biscuit or a bottle of juice at the airport. So he wants to change what he's got left when he gets home. So how much does he get back in UK pounds? Right, let's go through it. So he had more than $500.85. So we need to know the difference How much did they get out with? How much did they spend? Right, he went out with 607.50 and he actually spent 500.85. Let's get a difference. Right. But what we need to bring on board here is the exchange rate. It was the same exchange rate. It must have been a very quick holiday. Right. See, when we went out, we just multiplied it by 1.35. But see, when we're coming back, we're doing the opposite. Opposite of multiply is divide. But anyway, I'm just going to go through it in a kind of little mathematical way here. So $1, I went from 1.35 to £1, but I want to go down to $1. So to go from 1.35 to $1, I need to divide both sides by 1.35. So technically that's what I'm doing there. Okay? You can put that in your calculator if you want. 1 divided by 1.35. I'll give you a horrible answer. I'm not going to do that. But what I want to know is, Shuggy's got 106.65 left. So I'm just going to scale that up by 1 divided by 1.35. So that's what I've done there. Okay? That's what I've done there. Right. Put that now in your calculator. 1 divided by 1.35 times 106.65, and hopefully it'll give you a nice number. Your calculator probably gives you just 79 exactly. But because we were dealing with money, I'm just put the 0.00 here. Right, that looks okay to me. Right. Whew, having a little breather here. Let's hopefully move on to our last question. Right, okay. So, right, hopefully you can see that there. It's in Layla has went to USA last year and exchanged $450 or £450 into US dollars at the same rate of Shuggy, 1 to 1.35. But the thing is, there's something else here. The exchange rate is a 2% charge here. Please note that. That's before they convert the currency. And then you have to answer the question, how many dollars did she receive? Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do first here, I'm going to deal with this 2% charge of the 450, because they're saying that's before we exchange the currency. Right, let's see. So 2% of the 450. Right, so what's that? You can work that in your head. Some people do 1%, some people do 2 divided by 100, or 2 over 100 times 450. Do that. If you've dealt with percentages before, hopefully you're fine with that. Let's go through it. You get £9, that's fine. Okay, that's this exchange rate service charge, that's the £9. But we're not exchanging 450 now, because they are taking that service charge from you, £9. So how much have we actually got left? Oh, sorry, it's Layla got left there. What's 450 take 9? Hopefully that's 441. Now we can apply the exchange rate. So we're going to change these pounds into dollars. Hopefully, pounds into dollars. The exchange rate I think it was £1 to 1.35, but we had 441, and so that's why I multiply it by 1.35. And if you put that into your calculator, 441 times 1.35, our user brain, 595.35. Right, that kind of looks good to me. Right, folks, I'm going to leave that there. I know it was a little bit drawn out, but hopefully it was fine for you. But you can always rewind that as usual. Okay, right, bye for now.